Good morning. Today is currently Sunday.
The infamous cold plunge, said to increase your muscle recovery, reduce inflammation, improves your mental health, your metabolic, it boosts, reduces your stress levels, which helps muscle growth up, and immune function is another thing. And you want to be inside the cold plunge from like 2 minutes to 5 minutes, slowly, gradually increasing the time. You don't want to submerge your head under the water until you're done. So, yeah, this has been part of my daily routine, and I've been seeing great results from my recovery, and it's been burning fat, and I've had more. I feel like I've been gaining muscle more fast, and I've been doing this since the beginning of the year, and I plan to do it for an entire year. So, yep, this is gonna be like maybe part of my videos. Yeah, and an anabolic. Ooh. Woo. Good morning. Ooh. That concludes the cold plunge.
Good morning. Today is currently Sunday, the morning. On my watch, it's 9 a.m. Well, actually, it's like 8 something, like 50-ish. But I put my watch like 10 minutes ahead because I'm always late. So I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning, and for once in my life, I was like, I'm gonna get out of bed. I'm tired of laying in my bed, going back to sleep, or just wasting my time. And I wrote a few things that I found, words or questions that I want to ask myself, that I want to live by this year and for my future self. And here's a couple things I wrote. The first word I wrote was positivity. Do you want to live a normal life? Do I want to be a normal person? Also wrote, what you're not willing to do, someone else is. So basically, the things that I want, the things that I desire, someone else wants the same. There's someone out there that wants the same thing, who is more dedicated than me, who is willing to sacrifice more than me. So I keep that in mind. I got this from some Andrew Tate. Making the best move on the chessboard, regardless of your position. I thought that was a pretty good thing he said. You guys may not like Andrew Tate, but I like this, what he said. I thought it was relatable, because I used to play chess, and I find that chess is a game of strategy. It is, no matter what position you're in, there's a way to win. Regardless of your position. So basically, obviously, no matter if you lost a rook, if you lost a bishop, if you're in a bad spot, there's always a best possible move that you can make to increase your chances, increase your odds, and that's the only thing you can do. And that carries over to all aspects of your life, right? What is the best possible move? And live by that. Everything starts with a vision. When I was younger, or even throughout most of my life, I never really had a vision. I never really had a specific goal, or a specific, I never did visualize what I wanted, how I would feel if I got something, and visualize that I've already received it and that I have it. And there's a few instances in my life when I have actually visualized the process. I visualized everything, how I was going to feel, what I was going to wear, all these things, and I received it. For example, when all I could think about was benching 315. It might sound like it's just, it's some weight on the bar, but to me, it was all I wanted at that time. It was all I could think about. When I woke up, it's all I could think about. When I thought about the process, the warm-up, the sets, the I didn't care how long it took. I knew that I was going to bench 315, and that's all I could think about. And after months, maybe what, like 6 to 8 months, I went from, I think my max was 245. I have it all on video. It's all on YouTube on my channel. I went from like 245 to 315 raw in only a couple months, and because I was so driven and I visualized everything, and I got it. And best believe the power of the mind, and that what you can achieve is limitless. What else did I write? Insane belief in yourself. Hold yourself in a high regard. That is important for how you treat yourself, how you carry yourself, how you treat others, how you perceive yourself will have an effect on what you do and how you apply yourself. Think a certain way. Think a certain way. You may be thinking, what does that mean, think a certain way? I mean, you need perspective. You need to think about what you really want and think how would you have to go about it. Would you have to be delusional? Would you have to be out of your mind? In most cases, you do. And the unachievable things that you think are unachievable have been done. And why do you think that is? Because they thought a certain way. That's basically what I wrote. So I was just sharing that for this Sunday morning. And I'm getting ready to go to the gym. So I took the cold plunge. I'm not sure if I'm gonna really eat anything else. I just drank some coffee, and then I'm going to put some beta alanine and my creatine in my water, and I did some skincare. If anybody's interested in that, this is just some toner. Good Molecules. It's a good brand. It's just a brightening toner. What else do I have here? This is a premium. Yeah, if you can see that, it's just a moisturizer for your body or your face. Some Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. This is caffeine serum that you put on your under your eyes if you don't sleep. And then I got La Roche-Posay moisturizing cream. That's basically like a morning thing I do. I usually wash my face with just water in the morning, and then just put some toner, some moisturizer on. And if I'm tired or I look tired, I'll just put on some caffeine serum. But other than that, if you guys are interested in that, I mean, obviously, but yeah, this is what I'm gonna put in my water. So. I'm putting about like 5 grams of each. Now that that's all done, I have to go fill up gas, so I'm gonna get in the car, and I'll see you guys in a second.
For my back day, I'm not doing weighted calisthenics today, so I'm just doing 3 sets of 10 of pull-ups for warm-up. My grip is kind of like, it's not wide and it's not close, so it's like in the middle, and just focusing on the tension and the squeeze. Next, I'm gonna do this warm-up on this pull down, 2 sets, moderate weight, and then I'm gonna go over to the pull down, the axis pull down. Around 2 sets of 10. This is like a warm-up exercise, but I still try to make the most of it. I mean, you could say a pull down is pretty much a reverse pull-up. So I was thinking I usually do these like alternating, and then I do them together. So I guess it's like more isolation. So I want to like mix up like isolation and just one movement, because it's pretty much the same thing as a pull-up. So, but you can go heavier, right? And then yeah, I do 2 sets, usually 8 to 10. Sometimes I'll do 12, but I'm not trying to do too many reps. I keep the weight around like something light and doable, like something I could do for like 20 reps or like 30 reps. And then I move over to the axis pull down, close grip. I like this machine. I don't know, the movement has always been a movement I like. I keep my elbows tucked, and I'm kind of just driving downwards. I'm using my lats on this exercise, and then I would like try to squeeze my back, my mid back. But most of the time I'm kind of focusing lats. I should focus more on like mid back density, but I can always switch my training and try to improve other areas. But I'm focusing on mainly my frame and my lats. It's hard to progressively overload on this machine because I have to like put plates and stuff on this thing, but it works out. I still got like right around 8 reps. And then the dumbbell pullover, this is like one of my favorite exercises for lats, and it even works out your chest and your rib cage. It kind of like, I forget what it does. It kind of expands your area where you can like, I forget what the purpose of it was, because I know Frank Zane or some of the other, a few Olympias do this exercise. It's more of like an old school movement, but I have it incorporated in my training, and I like this exercise a lot. A lot of people are scared, I guess, to do this exercise, but just like anything, you gradually increase the weight and you perfect your form to, you're always keeping tension on the lat, so your lat is always tensed, and then you're squeezing when you come back over. But here I'm doing like partials in between so I can get to failure, so I'm not doing like 30 reps. So I'm trying to do like get near failure and keep the tension as long as I can in the lat. Otherwise, I'm just doing like infinite number of reps. You don't have to go to failure on every exercise. It's not recommended. Just on some of the ones that you want to focus on. And then I go straight over to this cable. What would you call this? I'm working lats, so it's not a tricep exercise, obviously. So I did my prioritized movement was the lat pull down and the dumbbell pull over. That's the one I was focusing on. So this is kind of just an accessory, and my phone fell over halfway through this set, and then the next set my phone died. So this wasn't the full workout, but that's good. This is my phone that I got today. As you can see, like, I feel like Cold Plunges have been making me more like, I feel like I'm leaner and just like I look a lot better from doing Cold Plunges in the morning. And you can see it, like, for sure. Probably.
If you made it to this part of the video, this concludes the workout. I want to say a few things I noticed was my chest got a little bit bigger. It feels like fuller because I've been doing incline for sure. I've been doing incline bench on the Smith, and I haven't really flat bench, so I've been prioritizing just physique. Still strength, but yeah, I noticed that my chest looks a lot better. Overall physique looks a little bit better. I'm getting back to my strength. I'm getting a bit stronger, and keep it around 1 to 2 sets. And if I'm gonna do a set failure, I'll just do one. If I'm already warmed up, I'll just do 1 set. So it's not like I'm in the gym for like hours and hours. I'm only in there for like an hour pretty much. So prioritize the warm up, and then already know what machines, what exercises you're gonna do, what rep ranges, and then you pretty much just feel it out, see how your body reacts to the tension, and remember how much effort you're putting into each exercise. And whatever exercise or machine that you want to prioritize, or if you have a weak point or you just want to overall build a certain body part or certain type of strength, then prioritize that movement and have the others as accessories or kind of like the end of your workout. So yeah, basically that was the workout. I'm probably going to go surf. I have a couple cousins that have a baptism, so in a couple hours, so I'm probably gonna go up there and see if they're gonna go surf, because I want to surf. I haven't surfed in like probably a couple weeks because the water's been so nasty. I mean, the wind has just been terrible. And yeah, I'm probably gonna check out the surf, and then I go to a baptism, and then like a family dinner. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys made it to this part of the video, comment down below. And I appreciate you all for supporting me. And if you guys like this type of content where I show like leading up to the gym, like how I cold plunged, and then I guess like a little talk, sharing more things about myself or my goals or whatever. And if you guys are interested in that, or you find anything you like, then comment down below, give me some feedback so I can continue to make better content and help you guys on your journey with life, fitness, advice, and whatever else I can help you with. I'm here to help. God bless you all, and hope you guys have a great Sunday. Peace.